Welcome to another episode of the Neoliberal podcast. I'm Ronaldo McKenzie, and I have with me another amazing young man. He's 21 years old, and we're just busting it up about Philadelphia. And welcome to, tell everybody on the Neoliberal podcast, what's your name?
My name is Ali.
Ali, yes.
Yeah, I'm 21. I go to Temple University.
And what are you studying at Temple?
I'm a marketing major. So,
Okay. And now, what inspired you to take up marketing over anything else?
Well, I like business, and I feel like there's a lot of. I feel like I don't know, like marketing is kind of. I feel like I can like present a product well, and also, I'm good with numbers, but I feel like that's like the side of business where it's more the most hands-on. It's like the most creativity.
Yes.
So that's why I like marketing.
And you don't live in Philly. I mean, you go to school in Philly.
Yeah. I go to school in Philly.
But you reside in.
But yeah, I'm from the main line, so like the Villanova area, way in Devon.
Now, how different it is. Now, did you go to school in Philly outside of when you were in high school? And said,
I went to the Haverford School, which is on the main line too.
How different is where you live from where Philadelphia is where you go to school now? Because I mean, trust me, where you live, where I met you just now, that's where you live.
Yeah.
It's beautiful up that area. Just for the guys who are listening to the podcast, if the suburbs of Philadelphia is some of the best, the most beautiful places and houses. It's so beautiful, nice houses, nice apartments, condominiums, Newtown Square, Devon. We're talking Lafayette, Villanova. I mean, it's amazing. No, and you're now in Philly. And I was just talking to you, how different it is, and what made you convince you to go to Temple, and how do you feel now that you're at Temple? Yeah, so that's a big. So let me. So you take it away.
Yeah, no, there's a lot to unpack.
Welcome to another episode of the Neoliberal podcast. That is an excerpt, or was an excerpt of the rap and interview session I had with Ali. Ali is currently lives in the suburbs of Philadelphia, I believe, in somewhere in Villanova or Newtown Square there, and very nice area in Philadelphia. Of course, he's a college student at Temple University. And I asked him about just comment on what's going on in life in America and what young people are saying and how they feel about the violence and some of the issues and what do they believe or he believes is the best solution to the problem. And it's quite powerful. Young people have something to say. They are just as frustrated. He said he's burnt out and he has had to deal with his own personal issues. And since COVID, he has had to he's adjusting to what's going on with life. Young people are dealing with so many heavy issues that young people never had to deal with, but in a more complex and tectonic and way. But there's so many things. But it's quite powerful listening to various young people from all walks of life. He talks about the socio-economic dynamic of the suburbs as against the city, and when you journey throughout Philadelphia. And then you take a look, and then you travel out to the suburbs. He said it's as if it's two different countries. Of course, he talks about the issue of violence as one of the issues but he's not sure how we can deal with that. But he talks about having an outlet for young people, an outlet, very important. And so that's one of the things that he is recommending, having an outlet for young people as a way to deal with some of the problems, because they have, if he's suggesting outlet, that means there are inner things that young people are dealing with, and so we have to find a way they have to find a way for release. And so in many more ways than one, the release is through violence, which is facilitated through socialization, or what they are bombarded with day in and day out. But stay tuned, and when we come back, we will have the intro music, and then we will continue with the interview and the discussion I had with this 21-year-old Temple University college student who resides in, well, he lives in in the suburbs of Philadelphia, but of course he goes to school in Philadelphia. This is the Neoliberal podcast. We'll be right back after this. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, well, the difference is like, I don't know. I can't even describe the difference. It's like going from one country to another one.
Oh, wow.
But,
yes.
But yeah, seriously, yeah, it's just the socioeconomic gap is crazy. Just what 30 minutes can do, what one highway can do.
Yes, that is true.
But yeah, I guess that is what it is. I went to Temple. It was during the COVID year.
Yeah.
I came to, I wanted something different, in my life. I've been going to private institutions.
Yes.
With predominantly white folks.
Yes.
Everything I knew. I thought I wanted like a more cultured experience.
Yes.
I'm originally from New York City, so I wanted to get back in that city.
Oh, you were born in New York?
Yeah, I was born in New York. So I wanted that like city experience and something different. Also, when it came down to like tuition, looking at the other schools, it was about a $30,000 a year difference in tuition.
Yes.
So I was like, you know what? I don't have $30,000 to play with, every year. But so yeah, that's why I chose Temple. But I don't ever regret my decision to go. Like what happens in life, like it's just whatever.
Yes.
Whatever like happened was supposed to happen.
Right.
But I will say that I've heard and I feel like after COVID,
yes,
it was a 2020 year, so I was the first year that I was like the COVID class or whatever. So I graduated during COVID and then went to school during COVID, and
yes,
I guess just like things have just not been organized since then. I feel like, which is like
a lot of persons have been going through having really a rough and hard time.
Yeah, yeah, I had like 1 month in like the dorms, and then I was like, got kicked out, and then so it was hard meeting people.
Yes.
But yeah, what were you saying before?
Yes, and so tell me, as it relates, and it's since COVID, not since COVID, but people have been having difficulty adjusting, and I don't know what's going on in the city. Today I learned that in Philadelphia there was some kind of major killing. Some 3 people got killed or something like the sort. In Texas, we're learning today that there was a mass shooting, 7 people got killed. Wherever you are in the world, in the US, it seems you are faced with so much. And you're a young man. What do you look forward to? What are some of the major? What do you look forward to? But before that, how do you feel about what's going on in America today? As a young man, 21 years old, and do you think you can do anything to change it?
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know. Things are just frustrating,
Yes.
I'm like kind of burnt out, to be honest.
Yes.
thing is, I don't have a lot of answers.
Yes.
But I feel like, I don't even know. I feel like, you know, even our society, like as a culture and stuff, it's just like everything's like everything's just so for show nowadays, and like not a lot of like change, or it's a lot of empty promises and stuff.
Yeah.
So I really don't. I don't know. I don't really know what are like the answers, but you know, in response to like violence and stuff, like yeah, that stuff, you know, that definitely burns me out. Like that's why you know, I go back home a lot just for like a break. You know,
and you live with your parents and your siblings?
Yeah, I have one sister, and I live with my parents.
Oh, it's just you and your sister?
Oh no, my sister and my mom. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So you have a small knit home and stuff. What is it like? What's the dynamic of the relationship like? And I mean, is that something that you can use to fall back on sometime when you're going through, you know, your family, your siblings and stuff?
Yeah. I'm super close with my parents, with my mom and dad, and I'm close with my mom too. Like I live with her, so yeah. And I don't know. I'm pretty like honest about, you know, my struggles and like what goes on. So
yeah.
So you know, I'm never like. You know, I do a lot of complaining, to be honest. So yeah, they hear all my rants and everything.
Yes.
But
I want to go back to something you said earlier. You said that it can be, you know, there's so much trials. And by the way, I interviewed a lady on the podcast, P.K. Wilson. She's a poet, and the name of the show is like, sorry about that, testing and trials and stuff. Testing and trials and. Testing, trials, and testimonies. You probably, if you listen to the episode, she's really powerful. She talks about that. I had one episode called Living the Purpose-Driven Life as a way to dealing with depression and stuff. I mean, what do you find as helpful in terms of dealing with some of your frustrations?
Frustration?
Yes. And where does that stem from, your frustration?
My frustration? Probably just like, I mean, it's just hard. I feel like, kind of just like, after a while, I feel like nothing has been easy really since going to like college, and especially in a city. Yeah. You know, you kind of have to like, you're kind of on your own. Yeah. You kind of like do, I don't even know, you gotta, I definitely do feel those trials. I feel like I get tried a lot. Yeah. So, me, like, I really try. I'm still trying to figure it out. But me, you know, I love my alone time. Yeah. You know, like people annoy me, but I don't annoy myself. So, so that's one thing. And also, I'm really trying my best to stay around, like, you know, good people. You know, finding good people that, you know, I can kind of share. Trade struggles with, and who'll make me feel better. Stuff like that. But I guess I'm still trying to figure it out. But I think right now in life, I think I've like learned that, you know, I just entered adulthood. I'm still trying to figure stuff out. So I am gonna frustrate and fall down a lot. Yes. But I'm gonna keep getting up though. So it's whatever.
I have so you're growing. You're becoming an adult. And so on, and then of course you're learning that life is not easy. Life is, you know what I mean, it's much more, you know, as you grow older you have more responsibilities. And what are some of the people you turn to? Do you have mentors, role models, or people who you can go to, or things, or anything inspirational thing you can look to help as you transition and go through all the pain of adulthood?
I mean, you know, I have like, you know, my mom and, you know, some connections, like people who I went to high school with, and like teachers from high school. But I don't know. I've started to realize that, like, you know, I've started to take people's advice a lot more, especially like adults and people who are older than me.
Yes.
And it's like kind of funny because I think that like my struggles are like unique, but then I talk to other people and it's just like they've like literally been through the same thing as me.
Yes.
So I think me, like, I'm just being more open about, you know, what's going on and trying to talk to people and soak up as much as I can from other people because, you know, I don't know.
And that's good, yes. And that's why having conversations is very important with people.
Yeah, seriously.
And sharing your pain, your struggles, how you're able to get over it.
Yeah, nah.
You know, and then you can come. Oh, you go through that too. I'm like, whoa, what did you do to get out of it?
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
And so I've been through a lot in my life as well, and I provide opportunities to talk about what I go through with people. I'm a big fan of mentoring. And I used to be a mentor coordinator at the University of Penn. I used to be a student at Penn.
Oh, yeah.
I graduated from Penn, and I was the program coordinator for the mentoring program that they have there.
Oh.
And I think we need that more. We need to mentoring is a relational experience where one person empowers another.
Yeah.
It's a give and take. So probably having a positive role model. But nowadays it's so difficult to find positive role models and people who you can look to.
Yeah.
You know. If you know, some people, they want to tell you have to do it this way. I will never tell you that to do anything like that. I tell people you have to find yourself, work out your own salvation.
Yeah.
Work out your own thing. But because I said to people, life is what you make it. But what I find exciting about life is because life is what you make it, and it's not a bed of roses. It's wherever you are in life, there's difficulty, but it's navigating. I like to drive, right? Yeah. I love driving. It's my hobby. I live to drive, man.
Yeah.
So what's fun about driving is and then the roads are, especially in Philly, the roads are awful. So navigating and getting to your destination, I find that quite exciting, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Life is that. Life is just that. It's navigating it and strategizing and re-strategizing.
Seriously.
Yeah. So, and just thinking about it, I've had to go through so much in my life.
Yeah.
And just lately, I'm appreciating life more.
Yeah.
And it's all about your perspective.
No, seriously.
It's sweet just to figure things out. I find it very sweet.
No, it's a challenge, and it's just you kind of I don't know. I feel like when you're in the moment, you hate it. But
yes.
I've also just I've never really regretted anything. I certainly have my regrets, but you know, I can't go back and change anything. So it's not like I'm gonna I'm gonna stay upset or whatever. I'm just gonna use what I go through as a lesson.
Oh wow. That's powerful. I have two questions. No, the mayor's race is coming up. Are you gonna be voting on May 16th? No, wait. You don't vote in Philadelphia.
That's the thing.
You vote in Newtown Square or Devon or something
like that. It's like Chester County.
Are they having an election? Are they having a mayoral race in your area too? May coming up? I think so. Yes. I think everywhere. I've been driving all over. I went to Hazleton day before yesterday. Hazleton, PA, bro. You ever been to Hazleton, PA before?
No, never.
Oh my God, I went to Hazleton, PA, and that was amazing. I liked it. It was far.
Yeah, no, that is deep.
What do you want the mayors to address, or the politicians, or local government people to address?
In Philly? Well, since I reside in Philly, I guess one is definitely crime. They gotta do something about that. And I guess I've noticed the youth is lost in Philly. It's bad. I don't even know. I think they need. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
I passed it.
Yeah, my bad. But it's that lot over there.
Yeah.
But I think for sure, definitely, the youth is very lost in Philly. I've noticed that.
Yes.
There's not a lot of resources, and I feel a lot of a lot of the crime is coming from the teenagers now. A lot of the shootings are mostly coordinated by teenagers and stuff nowadays. So definitely some more outlets or some prevention. I don't know, you know, but definitely some for the youth. Yeah.
Ali.
Yeah.
Is it Ali?
Yeah, Ali. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and I hope you vote in the next election and get involved. And you can reach out to me. I'm available, and I probably could. I'm looking for interns.
Okay, yeah.
Somebody to work with to help. I do the Neoliberal Corporation. I have a book. I'm looking for marketers. I'm looking for people to promote the podcast. They have lectures coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep in touch. We will talk.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, man. It was
if you
such a
have
pleasure.
socials or anything, yeah, let me know.
Yes, Ronaldo. Mackenzie on Instagram, and yes, I have a lot of stuff coming up, and it's been great.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah, man, this was an amazing, guys. This is the Neoliberal podcast, brought to you by the Neoliberal Corporation. We are serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges by making popular what was the monopoly. Visit us at RonaldoCMckenzie.com and theneoliberal.com. Also, anchor.fm/theneoliberal/support to support us. What good? And that's it. Ha! Yes, and I'm gonna, bro, and I'm on. This is the podcast. I'm interested.